All right, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And this is just on my spirit earlier. And, basically, the Lord gave me a topic, and it's actually, a question. Posed as a question. And the question is, do you need to work out? Now, when I mean work out, I'm not talking about physically. All right? I'm not talking about going to lift weights. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you spiritually need to work out? All right? Do you spiritually need to become more discerned? Do you spiritually need to mature? This is a part of what? Working out in the scriptures, working out in the spirit. And many of us, including myself, we all have things to work on. All right. A lot of us need to, spiritually work out, man. Okay. The Lord called us into this not for an easy life, not to always glory in the sweet things of the truth, but also go through the bitter, because what? The bitter, all right, is what actually makes you, actually fortifies you and puts your faith and sets it upon a rock. Why? Because of all the working out you've done spiritually. All right. Are you in the truth just beating the air? All right. Going through the motions. All right. Going out to the highways and byways, bringing out Esau's the devil. We're going to be kings. It's so many Israelites waking up to the fact that they're Israelites. That there's going to be a lot of Israelites that don't truly understand what they're a part of. Okay, this is not a thing of knowing millions of scriptures. All right, because if you know millions of scriptures, you should be applying more of the scriptures, man. So I'm gonna get this real quick. I don't want to make this too long. I think Paul said it too. All right, you can know breakdowns. It's beautiful. It's edifying, beautiful, but for yourself, are you utilizing these and ingraining these things in yourself? That's the real question. All right. Are you still continuously making mistakes that you've been making for years upon years upon years upon years upon years, being in the truth? That means you need to spiritually work out, because you are ultimately just beating the air. All right. Let me see if I can find it. All right, because the fight is all spiritual, man. This is a spiritual war. It's spiritual warfare, right? So if you are not meeting the standards and goals that you set for yourself, you need to continuously spiritually work out, or else you're beating your fight. You're beating the air, as Paul says. Let me see if I can find it. This is and like it says here, you're running uncertainly. Right? Because when you understand that you need to grow and stuff, you understand that these things are actually stepping stones into what you, all right, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with certainty, all right, which is what? Your faith. You're pushing the word in faith, all right, that Yahweh Bashim Yashai is going to save you. And with faith and hope that you're going to be all right through the times to come. The Lord's going to give you the spirit and mind to endure. Building upon all these stepping stones in the truth. All right. This is all a part of our workout, man. The spiritual workout. This is 1 Corinthians 9. 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. It's a question mark there. Why? Because they're all running, but only one receives that prize. Only one runs the hardest out of all of them. All right. And we're being given that chance to run down our own paths against our own enemies, which are our tribulations. All right. To ultimately be the winner, man. All right. We're also in the race with other men. All right, we're all striving for the masteries, man. We're all striving to be what? The elect. to the best of our ability, which is already predestinated if you are or you're not. And that's why we push in these things according to the scriptures in faith. This is why we go prophesy. This is why we try to be as brotherly as we can. This is why we try to grow and not stay stagnant at one level. All to do what? To fight, spiritually work out, which is all a part of striving for the masteries of the scriptures. All right? Striving for uncorruptible crown. Striving to be a part of Yahweh's government. See? All right, 1 Corinthians 9:24, know ye not that they which run in a race run all? So they're all running, but only one receiveth the prize. Why? So run that ye may attain. All right, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. All right, in your daily life, you're starting to learn how to, maybe wisdom starting to deal with you on a level where what? You look at something or a situation or this and that, and you understand what to do and what not to do now. What to avoid and what to not avoid. This all comes with what? Spiritually working out. Right? Which we are all continuously doing, man. Okay? And we should never stop. All right? Because life, Yahweh Bashemel Shai, through life is going to send you all types of things. And like Apostle Gabar just did a lesson, he says sometimes it's going to feel like you're about to go fucking crazy, nuts, insane, or everything's going to fall apart, or your body is just, you feel like you're going to drop dead. But through all of that, you have to continuously move on through it over the obstacle, which that is the spiritual workout, which what? Makes you stronger for the next task, then the next task, so on and so forth, man. All right? 1 Corinthians 9:25, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. That's the kingdom of heaven, a position in Yahweh's government. All right, with the crown being given to you. 1 Corinthians 9:26, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. We have to really understand what we're involved in. All right, to myself first and foremost. This is just a exhortation. It's not to anyone in specific. All right, it's in general, which means I'm included in it. So we really want to continuously work out spiritually, so we can overcome the things that we fail at, we fall short at all the time, constantly. So we can try to learn how to get out from underneath that type of burden that we're always faced with, because that's nothing but a trial and a test from the Lord for you to see if you're going to keep failing and give up and just never grow past that situation, or if you're going to go through the situation and get over it and get the workout out of it, man, spiritually. 1 Corinthians 9:26, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. The longer you are in this truth, you become more, you bring your body more into subjection. All right. You think out things more. You use more wisdom. All right. You foresee things as you're supposed to, so that you can dictate what you should do according to wisdom for each situation, for each upcoming situation, for a past situation, present situation. Okay. These things you learn, all right, through a spiritual workout, which are your trials and tribulations. That's why it's never good to give up on your trials and tribulations, but to continue on through them. To myself first and foremost, because we're all gonna fall short of some of them, but it's more beneficial that you go through them and get over them, no matter how hard they seem, no matter how hard it feels. All right. Then you learn how to keep under your body. This is when you get experience. All the temptations, all the trials that work, experience hope, as the scripture says, man. It's a cycle, all right, of what the Lord is doing with us. It's a order, and if you follow it correctly, what you please the Lord, and you gain more understanding. You gain more of the Spirit. You gain more wisdom. You gain more discretion. You gain more discernment. It's just like at the gym. You keep working out. You continuously go work out. You start gaining big biceps. You start getting abs. This is what's supposed to be happening in the spirit now. All right. And then what do you top it with? The scriptures, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Ephesians the 6th chapter. So you have armor on top of what? A well-fit spiritual warrior, man. And you can only do that through what? Through tribulation, trials, and getting over them and getting the understanding of them. So that what? You gain wisdom and knowledge from them. That's the spiritual workout. 1 Corinthians 9:27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. Into subjection. You can only do that if you're discerned. All right, and if you have discipline enough to avoid certain things that you've been through in the past. Now you may fall to the same thing, but eventually it becomes so habitual to watch out for things you've been through that you know how to put your body in subjection to things. Alcohol, women, money, not reading, not praying, not being in the spirit. You learn how to subject yourself and control yourself and your spirit through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and lessons. That's why the brothers always say that they're not L's that you're taking, which is what I said earlier. It's best to go through these things and deal with them because it's not L's. To myself, first and foremost, it's not L's, it's lessons. You see? And these are the things that what? Build up your spiritual body, your spirit. You want your spirit to be strong and swole. All right? So that what? You learn how to actually wisely utilize discernment, discretion, wisdom, knowledge, subjection, all these things, man. Ephesians the 6th chapter, you learn how to utilize the spirit more. You learn how to utilize faith, prayer. You know, you become a hardened spiritual soldier built upon a rock, man. Lord willing. After that, you're chosen as the elect. You know, and that's the path that we're all trying to battle and continue in, man. And it's a fight each and every day, man. But this is 1 Corinthians 9, and I'll end off here. I don't want to make it too long. Just a couple scriptures. Unless another one comes, 1 Corinthians 9:27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, when you go out there teach, you doing this and that, you teaching the breakdowns, and you out there screaming and cursing out Esau and nigga woman and niggas, and all right. But on the other hand, your life's falling apart. On the other hand, you're failing in different situations when you're not on the line in your daily life. All right, you're losing battles. And then eventually what? All that bitterness and all the things going on in your life, it starts to take you away from the whole goal and purpose during these times, which is what? To receive salvation, which is also what? To get ready to endure during the times coming, because you're thinking about this world. This world is about to pass away, even though it seems like it's not. But we're on the verge of what? America being destroyed. So these are just a couple things, you know, that we got to work on, myself included, myself first and foremost. All right, in order to do what? To be spiritually strong. We got to literally spiritually work out. And the Lord puts us through spiritual workouts each and every day, man. And we have to learn what lessons. We have to learn about the lesson out of it, what to avoid, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that comes forth from different things we go through, man. All right. And a lot of this stuff goes back to the curses as well. So this is what's keeping us afloat. All right. While 2/3 of our people have lost hope and everything, man. All right. So Lord willing, those edifying call halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and a Bible ball.